All better.
The world is weeping, and the tears evaporate in the heat of our sins.
I think you mean from the heat of our suns, Isabeau.
No, child. There is a dark presence newly arrived on Tatooine.
Ah, Sith.
Hi.
You made it. The hostels outside were no match for you, I see.
Hi, I'm that dark presence that you were just talking about.
They tried to stop me. They failed.
Failure can be contagious, and hard to dispel once contracted. You are the Seeker Sharak spoke of. You wish to understand the Jedi's purpose in the lair of the Sand Demon.
I'm used to getting what I want.
The spoiled child often becomes lazy.
Please, Isabeau, make haste. Tell my friend what you know. I will remain here after to hear your wisdom.
Fine. Gather close. Few are aware that Tatooine was once a place of positive Force energy. Jedi made pilgrimages here to renew and purify. The sands speak of a ritual called the Demon's Blood. This is likely what the Jedi that Sharak witnessed was engaged in.
Explain this ritual.
The Demon's Blood. A Jedi seeking enlightenment would cover himself in fresh Sand Demon blood and enter the village of the Savage Ones. Cowering before the Demon Slayer, the Savage Ones would reveal the path to self-discovery and to that which the Slayer seeks.
Do you mean the Sand People?
Tatooine makes most who come here savage, and the Sand People have been here all along.
Isabeau, as I told you, the girl faced the beast but left it unwounded.
There must be another way to bathe in the beast's blood, but you'll have to discover that for yourself, if you care to. To know where this Jedi girl went, you'll have to perform the ritual yourself, and then see if the Savage Ones speak.
If I don't find satisfaction, it will be your blood I bathe in.
Satisfaction of any kind in the Tatooine desert is likely an illusion.
Here are the coordinates you will need. After you face the Sand Demon, I will meet you at the Sand People compound. If the legend is true, and the Sand People have something to offer you, I wish to see it with my own eyes.
I am all turned around in here. Alright. So this will take us a little bit of time to get there. As usual, it's, you know, you just gotta take some time on foot to get to your locations. In a game like this, sometimes it's just unavoidable. I mean, after all, this was an MMO. I say was because, well, I'm hope I've already explained how and what I mean by that. Like, well, this used to be an MMO, like back in the olden days, but then they realized, you know what? This is a BioWare Star Wars game. I don't think we need to go full-on MMO here. Let's try to make this more accommodating for players who are just wanting to do the single-player story, shall we? But yeah, it does take us a little bit to even get to this cave. I gotta be careful here. I've gotten stuck here before. Like sliding and falling down like that. There is a cool sequence here that you actually have to try and do right, otherwise it may not work right. But I was testing this on another Sith Warrior character I have to see if I can try and remember how to do this.
Good to go.
It's old habits, what can I say? When you feel like you're about to face a boss in a boss arena like this, instinctively you're like, oh, gotta clear the trash out of the room before we've faced the boss, because otherwise, if we pull the boss and the trash, it's gonna be quite an issue. You know? So there's the Sand Demon.
Can we talk for a second? I really don't have a good feeling about this.
How does this feel, slave?
Ow! Brilliant making me scream out like that. Now the demons marked us.
Desert monster, I stand my ground. I will not run. Look into my eyes, beast. We are one, at peace.
So yeah, that's the combo.
The beast has been cowed. Easy prey now.
Oh, yuck! So much blood. If I knew we were gonna literally bathe in it, I would have waited outside. And the smell, oh, cag. We're gonna stink for days. Ugh, what if it never wears off?
I could cut off your nose if you like.
No, that's all right. I'm sure I'll get used to it. Yeesh. So, let's get out of the stink pit, huh?
We'll leave when I'm good and ready.
Sure, fine. Don't mind me.
So now... Actually, can I mount in here? Well, hold on. Let me test again in a moment. Nope.
You're good to go.
It's okay. We'll be able to again in a sec. Here we go. Now we go back through this way. Oh. Oh, the lag. They're fine. They're fine. Gotta love it when a big desert causes lag and stuttering. Now do we smell like a sand demon? You'll notice that they're not red, they're yellow, and they're like, ugh!
Nobody better mess with us now.
Mainly because they are now smelling the sand demon on us. So they're just kind of like, oh gosh, no! No way!
I trailed and observed your descent here. I could not believe my eyes. The Sand People all ran from you. What transpired inside the Sand Demon Cave that makes this so?
It was an epic battle, and I killed the beast.
You have bathed in the demon's blood. Its essence fills the air. Now, Isabeau said that this is where your path will be illuminated. But there doesn't seem to be anything here. Wait! On your guard, Offworlder. One of the Sand People approaches.
Thank you.
Enough of this.
It didn't even attempt to defend itself. I've never seen one of its kind be so passive. This parchment the Sand Person brought is remarkable. It is a crude but very clear map of the desert. It marks a door carved into the wall of the Desert Wound Ravine. But I've mapped this ravine and there is no such door.
Tell me anything else important about the area.
I can tell you that humans are very low on the food chain there. The ravine marks the farthest I or anyone I know of has dared venture. Here are the coordinates. I will follow stealthed, using the dune's shadows.
Just stay out of my way.
I am not much use in hand-to-hand combat anyway. Darth Barris enlisted my services to be scout and lookout, and I intend to do my job. Head deeper into the desert, and you will find the Desert Wound Ravine. Safe journey.
So now... it's this away. I believe this next part here, if it is what I think it is actually one of my favorite parts of this entire story. It's a really cool and interesting part of the story. Now, I've never really tested it out. I'm sure others have, because I don't want to mess up my alignment. Because I've always suspected that this could actually be a part where it actually lets you change your alignment in terms of either light side or dark side. And it's a really cool and interesting part. Like, don't you turn your back on me! I cannot mount here. Wonderful. Ugh.
When I die, I'm going to haunt you.
I just hate when you're trying to avoid certain things of, like, trash and such, and they just still aggro to you. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you have done any raiding in WoW or doing any dungeons or whatever, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I get that sometimes there are, of course, you know, like paths and such to try and avoid certain things to save on time. You know, but sometimes it's just either unavoidable, and there are times I'm just like, look, why don't we just kill it? You know, rather than waste all this time and effort trying to skip past it, why don't we just go ahead and kill it? You know? Especially if it ends up causing things to be worse. Alright, so here's the part right here. This is a really cool section here of the story.
This is either a mirage or a...
You have lost your way, Dark One, but I have come to correct your course. I am the embodiment of your greatest potential. I am what you could be if you overcame your fear and walked in the light. It's going to be a shame ruining your good looks. By embracing the dark, you are already ruining yourself. If you persist down this path, your life will be consumed by paranoia and fear. Betrayal will wait around every corner. You will never know whom to trust. I like it that way. But you might like the alternative better. You see, the dark side seeks to subjugate the Force. It treats the Force as an adversary to be used and manipulated. When you embrace the light, you meld with the Force, become part of it. Then true clarity and peace can be achieved. Don't make me laugh. Don't scoff, Dark One. Look at our master. If the dark is so potent, why is Darth Barris deathly afraid of a young girl? Nomen Karr's Padawan is merely a nascent champion of the light, and already she strikes fear into the heart of a dark side master. I won't fall for your manipulations. If you refuse the light, you must strike me down. Do you have it in you to kill part of yourself? Let's get this out of the way. Come then, take me on. You will discover the light inside you cannot be vanquished.
If you're wondering, yes, this will be dark if you have been playing a light side warrior. It's really, really cool. Now you'll notice there were options where I'm like, you know what, maybe I could. Again, I don't know if I actually would have swapped in, like, my alignment at all if I actually did follow that. I've never followed through because I didn't really want to test that or do so in a way that would make me not be able to actually, you know, have it back the way I wanted it to be.
You have proven your way is strong and viable. With this victory, our essence has been purified. In the clarity of this communion, a vision of our destiny on Tatooine appears. Can you see it too? An encampment hidden in the farthest reaches of the desert, past a rock formation called the Forbidden Pass. Is this where I will find the Jedi Master Yonlok? There is no doubt this is where the Padawan went. This is where the Great Master helped her powers become expressed. The image fades. Find the Forbidden Pass and confront Master Yonlok beyond it. Our journey on this planet ends there. Farewell.
I cannot believe what I just witnessed. Did you just tell yourself to venture beyond the Forbidden Pass?
Tell me everything you know about this place.
I am chilled to the bone. The desert beyond the Forbidden Pass is an area that no one can survive. No one! Even the Sand People dare not go. You mustn't go!
Wet your pants somewhere else.
This is not some silly superstition. Those who go beyond the Forbidden Pass are never seen again. I will not. I cannot follow you there.
I needn't waste any more time with a coward.
How that word burns me. I will return to your spaceport and update Darth Barris.
So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite parts in this entire story. That reflection there. The fact that based on your alignment will actually change that scene. Because I've tested this with a light side Sith Warrior, and it's really cool to at least see a dark side version. And even if I hadn't, I've seen someone else do that. So it was just like, whoa, that's really cool. This next part can be a little challenging because we're going to lose our companion, and we're going to have to do a fight by ourselves. Now, that doesn't sound too bad, except for the fact that our opponent doesn't make it a fair fight. Oh, look. The area we just left. And look, it's right here. Like, she made it sound so much worse, and yet it's like, I can see the town there, and I can see his hut there. It's really not that far. And she's like, oh, no one ever returns. I'm like, the Padawan returned. Like, you're already contradicting yourself. Like, oh no, no one will ever come back. You will never come back. When we already know you're wrong, but... yeah, just wait till we go back and we're like, hey, I'm back. And she's like, but no one ever comes back. Well, I did. You little naive, little... just... Anyways. Let's talk to this Jedi, shall we?
Master Yunlock, the Sith you've been tracking is upon us. Retreat to safety. I will take the intruder on.
No, Yu Li. Control your feelings. Stand at my side. I will face this trespasser. I've been watching you, Sith. In coming here, you have adulterated the journey of enlightenment and made a mockery of the Jedi way.
Wonderful!
I know why you've come. Master Nomen Kar's Padawan threatens you somehow. You seek to flush her into the open and silence her.
You've figured it out.
I will not allow it. It won't be the cause of her exposure. She came to me for guidance, and the bond we struck was the most profound of my life. We are psychically linked, she and I have already warned her about you. She will not fall for your manipulations.
I assure you, I can be very convincing.
Your will may be great, but hers is greater, and mine is unrelenting. The disparity in our capabilities is equal to the disparity in our age. You cannot win. Turn away now.
I love the arrogance that this guy is just flaunting, not recognizing how powerful the warrior actually is.
I'll remain here until I kick sand on your corpse.
Now it is clear to me you cannot be redeemed. In me you face a full Jedi Master, and Yu Li has greater command of lightsaber combat than any Jedi Knight I've trained.
Color me nervous. Have we ever faced a full-fledged card-carrying Jedi Master before?
Just keep your mouth shut, Twi'lek.
Your compatriot's query is moot, as you will be facing us on your own.
See what I mean?
Well done, Master Yunlock. Now please, retreat and let me face the Sith.
Your concern is appreciated, Yu Li, but I did not seize the advantage here to immediately relinquish it.
Look at you, almighty Jedi Master, playing dirty and cheating.
You don't fight fair, Jedi.
When the Sith
That approved.
I am bound to do whatever it takes to preserve the Order. Now for the last time, will you stand down?
I love the vet approves even while she's laying there unconscious. Like, I approve what you said.
I'll be standing on your corpse soon enough.
Give no quarter, Yu Li. We fight to defend Nomen Kar's Padawan.
Alright, here we go. Oh! Well, I lost it. I was hoping to have it carrying over into this fight, but didn't work. You actually reset your health, knocking me out. You cheat. Yeah, take that.
Stop! Hold your weapon, Sith! I beg you.
You Li, stay your tongue.
No, she is just a Padawan. You are a great master. I must bargain for your life. Sith, I'll tell you everything I know, if you spare Master Yonlock.
So dedicated.
Your devotion is remarkable.
I'm sorry, Master Yonlock. But I must do this. Her name is Jaisa Wilsum, and Nomen Karr has taken her to...
You Li, you have no recollection of the Padawan this Sith seeks.
I have no recollection of the Padawan this Sith seeks.
Now, sleep.
Just straight up wiped his mind.
Wiping Yuli's mind like that, but his feelings for me got the better of him.
Don't try that sorcerer's nonsense on me, Jedi.
Believe me, I would, if I didn't sense it would be futile. Jaisa is special, her power unprecedented. If untouched by the likes of you, she has the potential to lead the Jedi to greatness.
No, I would rather not. In fact, I would rather bring that to my side.
You've already failed, old man.
You know Jaisa's name, but that is all you'll get here. So you may as well kill me. I must find tranquility, so Jaisa will sense only peace when you strike me down.
Your death will wound her deeply.
There is no death. Only the Force.
Well, the rumors are true. Being paralyzed is a blast. You put on quite a show. I knew you were good, but,
Were you hoping I would lose, Twi'lek?
Are you kidding? And be stuck on this overheated rock? I'd much rather be with you, believe me. So, Sharik said she'd be at the ship. She thought we were done for. Can't wait to see the look on her face.
Her doubt was an insult.
She just didn't know any better. She will now, though.
I like how even Vet... Oh, by the way, apparently he's just now back up and he's like, huh, what happened? Master, no!
Good to stretch the old legs. Bye. Nobody better mess with us now.
That's right, heal me, Twi'lek. So now we know her name. Which means we will now have a name to toss around on the next planet we go to. But I believe we have a planetary primary story arc to deal with here on Tatooine. Trust me, I would rather just go straight to Alderaan, but I feel the need to go ahead and try and show you guys the story arc here in Tatooine. I've been doing so on the other planets, I may as well keep it going. At least on this character. I won't with the other characters. Hopefully it won't take too long.
Nobody better mess with us now.
Because, oh boy, do I have some stuff to show you when we get to the planet that we know is not long for this this world. So, about that never coming back.
I never expected to see you again. Does this mean you ventured beyond the Forbidden Pass and found Master Yonlock?
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
This is a great lesson. The only barriers that exist are the ones we create in our minds. I will never again assume that I know all there is to know, and I will explore the entirety of the Tatooine Desert without reservation.
I don't care what you do.
It is my great shame that I have not endeared myself to you. I hope Lord Barris knows how fortunate he is to have such a fine champion shepherding his cause. I shall never forget you.
I'm going to forget I ever met you.
Even the dunes change their shape over time. Perhaps one day you'll think of me differently.
No.
Safe travels, my lord. If you're ever on Tatooine again, come and see me.
Ugh. I hope we never come back to the sandy inferno. It's bad for my complexion.
Yeah, it's full of sand, which is rough and coarse and gets everywhere. You know.
When I want you to make noise, I'll shock you.
Ow! Ow! Man, that smarts.
Alright, so when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and do the Tatooine story arc. Stay tuned.